Welcome back to the class, dear student. This is Angita from the day's classes. So children, in our previous video, already we have covered the topic present tense. We have learned the deep that definition of tense as well as the structure of it, and we have seen examples through all the four types of that present tense. In this video, we are going to learn about past tense. Again, we are going to discuss the parts of past tense as well as the structure and the example. So before dealing anything, let's start our topic with this one. Here we are going to start first with the parts. In our previous video, we have already seen we have four parts in present tense. Here also past tense, we are having the same four parts. Only the difference is in place of present, we are going to discuss here with the past. And we have the difference in structure as well. But your subject as well as your object remains the same. Sometimes the forms of verb changes. Sometimes it remains the same, but please don't make or intermixed with each other. Clear, no? Whatever you have read in previous video, that you have to continue. What you have read in this video, that you have to continue. So here we are going to begin with first part of yours, and that will be, let's write here. We are going to begin what? We are going to begin your past tense. Clear? And in past tense, we are going to discuss what? We are going to discuss about parts. So parts, we are having how many parts? We are having three parts. First is your past. So in spite of writing simple past, I will write. We will write simple past. It can also be said as your indefinite. That means simple past tense is also called your indefinite what? Tense. Clear? Second of yours is what? Second is your past continuous tense. Past continuous tense. Clear, no? I hope you understand the pattern. If you know the answers, please just give your valuable answers in comment section so that I can see that my children have understood something from the previous video. Next is what? Third is your perfect past perfect tense. Clear, no? Past perfect tense, and last is your past perfect continuous tense. What is the last one? Past perfect continuous tense. Children, remember it. Most of the time when we are asking with the children, can you please name it out the types of tense? Most of my children are confused. As a mentor, I don't want that children just lack the types of tense. At least you have to remember how many types each tense is having. How many types the present tense is having, how many types past tense is having, as well as how many types your future tense is having. For that you have to recall these things again and again. Clear, no? Now we are going to talk about your structure. We are going to talk about structure. Here, in that structure we are going to discuss, I think I have not written properly. So in structure, in each structure we will see what is the common difference from past tense to or from present tense to past tense. Clear, no? First, in first structures when we are going to talk about, like first in structures we have seen, we have first subject plus verb ka second form plus object. Here children, as an helping verb, in that I told we are using do or does in present tense, and here we are using what? Here as an helping verb we are using did. For which one? For simple present tense. Clear? Understood? Next, when we are going to deal with the continuous tense, we are using the helping verb. In place of there we are using ismr, and here we are using was or were. And in place of this, here we are using second form of the verb. Here we are using which form of the verb? We are using fourth form of the verb, that will be your ing form. Clear? And then we are using what? We are using object. Nothing is much difference we are having from there to here. Little similarity you are having, only the things you have to remember, the helping verb. When we are going to talk about the third one, in that case what we are going to read? In that case we are going to read it about, here we are using subject plus had. There we are using has and have. Here we are using only had plus Here we are using verb ka which form? We are using verb third form. Third form is not your ing form. Please make it short. En, sometimes you are reading ed and all. Right? And then we are using what? We are using object. Hope you understand that same. Clear, no? And last form of your is what? Last form is your past perfect. Don't be confused in this. This is your past perfect tense. Clear? Now past perfect continuous tense. Here we are using what? Subject plus had plus one common thing which we are having is your been. That you have to keep in mind. Been plus verb ka which form? Fourth form, that is your ing form. Along with that we are using one more term. I hope you remember. To make that work in continuation, we are using what? We are using children since or for. Clear? Hope you understand. Clear, no? So since or for, and at last we are using plus object. Please make it this tense chapter very easy, very captivative, so that you can just understand in a proper way. Clear? So subject plus verb plus object. Helping object, subject plus was verb plus verb ka fourth form plus object. Here subject plus had plus verb ka third form plus object. And then last we are having subject plus had plus been plus verb ka fourth form plus since or for plus object. Please click a screenshot of this one. Then I'll go with another form, that will be your example. Clear, no? Here we are going to learn the same example that we have discussed in that one, previous one, but here the thing will be changes. The verb form will be different, as well as your way of representation. That means your helping verb is also different. There we are using different helping verb. Here we are using the different helping verb. So we are going to start with first one, that will be your first examples. Clear? Example. Now here we are going to use the second form of the verb. There we have taken a sentence, I write a story, no? Same sentence we are going to read from here as well. And here we are going to write I. What is the second form of write? Second form of write is your write, wrote. Clear, no? So your word is what? I wrote. I'll erase a little bit. Yeah, second form of your verb is what? Please make it short. First example. I wrote a story. Clear? I wrote a story. Now, here the things are clear. We have not used this helping verb did. There are sentences where we are going to use this helping verb. But here in this, we have taken the simple affirmative sentence. We have not used that one. Now, second one. Second of yours is what? We have to use subject, was, were plus verb ka fourth form. Subject. Along with I, we are using was or were. I was or I were. Can you please guess? Along with I, we are using was or were. Very good. So, along with I, we are using was, because that is a singular. Along with that, we are using I was. What you are doing? What is your verb form? Write. Now, what is the fourth form of this verb? That will be your writing. I was writing. What you are writing? A story. Sentence is almost done. Clear, no children? Here we are using the helping verb as in what? I can highlight with this also. Here we are using was, were. And here we are using what? Had. Here we are using had along with been. You can see the verb form is different. Here we are using second form. Here we are using fourth form. Here we are using third form. Here we are using fourth form. Clear? I was writing a story. Now, what you are going to write for third one? When you have to use had. So, there is no option to use has or have. You have simply write along with I, we are using what? Had. That will be I had. I had. You have to use third form. Write, wrote, written. What is the third form? Written. I had written. That with same example I am explaining that one. I had written a story. Understood, no? This is just a simple one. Next, you have to use, along with subject, you have to use had, been plus verb fourth form, then since or for, and then you have to write the object. I hope you know the answers from by seeing the previous video. So can you guess what is the answer in case of present perfect continuous tense? Now you can take the screenshot of this one as much as we have done. Can you guess? Can you guess? Okay. So we are going to write I had been. We are writing the fourth form of the verb, that will be your writing. I had been writing a story. Question is whether you will use since or for. Your question is for how many hours? Yeah, for 2 hours. Already the work is going on in continuation. There I have used I have been writing a story for 2 hours. Clear? Shall I go with? Now this is just your example which I have explained. Apart from that, we are going to move on that. This is simple, easy way you have to represent this one. Clear, no? In our this we have discussed already the form of verb. Was, were, has, have and are. Children, before going on this one, in previous video already we have explained about, previous means first video where we have done with the introduction. There we have already studied about the forms of verb. In this video only, I will give you certain forms of verb. Clear, no? So in this, we are going to learn some form of verb. Not from here, I'll leave that you have to note it down. What type of verb you are going to take and how you are going to write the second form, third form, fourth form. That I have to learn more and more. As much as you are going to learn, go, went, gone, going. Like this is your verb form. Read, reading. Write, wrote, written, writing. Bit, beat, biting. So not only these 4 which I am telling, there are many more which you are having already in your book as well. While dealing with this one, recall again and again. Clear, no? So that it's very easy for you to understand the topic tense. You get my point? So for this, first of all, you can take the screenshot of this one. And with that only, clear, no? I hope you have taken the screenshot. Go through it. If the videos are short, you just recall it again and again. Clear? So that the concepts will be clear for you. If you have any query, you can put your questions in the comment section as well. If you think that I have taken this class little faster, then you just write your comments. I'll just go with it. Otherwise, I'll make another video for that. Every query of yours should be written in the comment section. Then only I came to know what type of problem you are facing while watching the video. Clear, no? Keep watching this videos from my channel and keep your like, share and subscribe to update more videos from the channel. Clear? So I'm going to end up the class. Thank you. Have a nice day.